So I was cleaning off my shelves the other day, getting ready for the downtown library book sale, because they always do this big book sale and books are so cheap and you can get a lot of really cool stuff. It's my 2 favorite times of the year. And I found a book I got last year that I haven't picked up since I got it, and that is, I guess there's no title on this side, so that's not helpful to you guys. It is the Penguin Book of Limericks. So I decided at the beginning of every show, at least until I tire of it, I'm going to share with you a limerick introduction. So limericks are considered like one of the forms of poetry that you should start off with because it's kind of straightforward. So here we go. The limerick form is so easy, it's no trick at all to be breezy, but the lines of its wit are oft flavored with shit, arousing the qualms of the queasy. 4 out of 5 stars. I like the use of the word shit. Hello everybody and welcome to Noise in a Book. Today I'm going to be doing my March wrap-up, which is going to be super short, and then my April TBR, which is also going to be super short. So just make this a super short video and get this stuff over with. In March, I finally finished Volume 1 of The History of Rome by Theodore Mommsen. Theodore Mommsen is a Nobel Prize winner for literature. I am trying to read at least smatterings of the writings of Nobel laureates over the years. And Theodore Mommsen was the second guy to win the Nobel Prize for literature. So figured it was a good place to start. This was rough. I'm still kind of debating about what kind of rating I'm going to give it. Right now I'm thinking 3 stars. I really liked it. I will tell you right now that I liked it enough, and I feel like I got enough out of it, that I am going to read the rest of the series. I am going to read Volume 2. And we'll see how I feel after Volume 2 if I'm going to read Volumes 3, 4, and 5. But I do feel like I got a lot out of it. I don't feel like it was for nothing. I do kind of like struggling every once in a while when it comes to reading, and this book definitely made me do that. And I'm also a little bit more well-informed about Rome. But I'll get to a review for this later. And then the second book I read during March was The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. I will link my review below. I believe I gave this 4 out of 5 stars, and I designated it a catalog it. Put it on your to-be-read list. I absolutely love Casual Vacancy. It is probably going to be, the last book I read this year that I'm incredibly familiar with, that I've read more than once before reading it. So, that was nice. I really like Casual Vacancy. I would recommend it to a lot of different people. It's a fantastic read. I love J.K. Rowling. That's over 1,000 pages, and half of those pages are very difficult academic writing, and some of it's in Latin. So I don't feel too bad about this being what I read and accomplished in March. Now I'm going to show you my April TBR. I have already started Prelude to the Foundation by Isaac Asimov. I already have one problem with it. I am really liking the story. I feel like there's more to it than meets the eye. I'm very excited to continue to read it. And it's also a pretty easy read, which has been really nice after finishing A History of Rome. Then I am going to begin Volume 2 of The History of Rome. I was hoping to read this last month, but that clearly did not happen. I don't think I'm going to be able to do 2 volumes a month, which kind of sucks because I was hoping to get more books read. But it shouldn't put me off too far on my Goodreads goal, because I only put like 30 books, and I'm ahead. And then in between Book 2, the rest of Book 2, the beginning of Book 3, I am also going to read Misery by Stephen King. This was on my TBR for March. Clearly I did not get to it, because I was planning on reading it as a filler while I was reading Volume 2, which I will be doing this month. Really quick and easy video for my March wrap-up and my April TBR, because History of Rome, but I feel accomplished, and I feel good about it, and that's what's important. I hope you guys are having a great week. Thank you so much for reading, and have a great day. I just don't have as much time to read as I want to. I need to start making time to read. Maybe I'll start cutting into sleep time. That's not bad. Reading's like dreaming. It's just someone else wrote it. Think about that. end of last year when I was reading A Movable Feast that whiskey sours used to be just whiskey and lemonade. I thought, that sounds good. I should try that. And it's delicious. And then I was at the store a few weeks ago, and they had San Pellegrino for sale, and I went, I bet San Pellegrino and whiskey taste delicious together too. They do.